Hi anyone and everyone, this is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle affirmations for today. Today is Monday, is June 8th, 2026. You may follow me on the top of the tube, my blog, or not, totally up to you. Hi handsome. Take what resonates, it all might resonate. It's affirmations. We're going to use the Woodland Wardens by Jessica Rue, one of my favorites. And it was not one of my first decks, I don't think, but I want to say like it was maybe within the first 50 decks I bought, maybe? I don't know. I just know that when I bought it, I loved it. And at the time, I think I spent like 20 bucks on it, maybe. And it says $19.99 in the back. So maybe I spent a little bit less than that because I bought it off Amazon. Maybe I spent like 15, 18 on it. And I thought like, oh, it's a lot of money for a deck. And then I got it and I was like, oh, it's one of my favorites. I know, I say that about every deck. We got two on the table. Vulture. Ooh, what's happening today? Somebody might experience some unexpected news or a little bit of chaos today, but it's meant to lead to transformation. It's meant to like purify your energy so that you can move on in like in a better space. If it resonates for you. Maybe it's for me. I don't know. It is my birthday, so it would make sense that today would be chaos. Let's do two more shuffles. 3 on the table. Ooh, 6 on the table. Hold on, hold on. I just heard, hold on to the night. Who is that? Is that Richard Marx? Hold on to the night? Love Richard Marx. I think I've seen him at Ravinia, because I don't know if he still does, but he used to live in the Chicagoland area. Richard Marx and his family. He used to play at Ravinia like every year, and I saw him there once. I'm pretty sure. Last shuffle. And it's funny because one of my old bosses, one of my friends, she knew him and his family. I think her kids went to school with his kids. Her ex-husband had his own business. It was a family business, millions of dollars. And they got divorced, and she ended up getting a job with us at Yankee Candle. A very nice lady, beautiful lady. Beautiful soul, you know? Funny as hell, sarcastic, kind of catty, sassy, but a wonderful soul. And yeah, she kind of ran in like the upper class crowd for a while. Probably still does, knowing her, but yeah, her kids, I think her kids went to school with his kids, I want to say. All right, we got 7 with bottom of the deck. We've got the Vulture and the Asphodel. Upheaval. Again, you'll have to pardon me if I pronounce one of these flowers wrong. We've got the Trout and Lily of the Valley. Purification. Like I said, somebody's going to come in with some type of communication. And it might be upsetting. I'm not going to lie. It might be upsetting, but it's going to lead to something better on the other side. We got the Eel and Iris, safety. I thought that was a snake at first. We got the Mouse and Buttercup, innocence. I think if you're on the right side of this conversation, it's just meant to cleanse you of any type of negativity, so that you can move on and do what you need to do for yourself. And it's actually gonna, in the long run, protect you, if that makes sense. Like, it might not like feel like it at first, but in the long term, like it's protection to kind of keep you out of a situation. Does that make sense? That's what I'm hearing. We got the owl and hop, wisdom. You might not think that at the time, right? Because sometimes we hear things and we're like, oh, motherfucker. And it makes you pissed off and, sad or angry or whatever. But, maybe a few days, a few weeks later, you're like, it all was meant to play out the way it was meant to play out. And that's true. But we're human. So we have emotions. Right? We react. That's okay. That's fine. As long as you don't sit there and you figure your shit out and you move on in positivity. That's all that matters. We got the snail and huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Trust in the divine if you believe. Protection is real. Divine protection is real. And bottom of the deck, the frog and lotus, metamorphosis. Yeah, see, transformation. It's like, let me give you a scenario, because this will make it a little bit easier for you. Let me give you a scenario. Tina is dating Todd. They just started dating. Started dating him through a mutual friend. That mutual friend is Sally. Sally calls Tina after she's been dating Todd for like 3 weeks and says, you know what? You might not want to put too much stock in dating them in hopes of a relationship. Somebody said they saw Todd at the movie theater with Angelica. Now, Tina might be upset, right? Like, Sally gives her this information. It's upsetting. Like, she had hopes. She liked him. I thought maybe it would lead to something. I thought we had a chemistry. Maybe they already slept together. Who knows, right? This hurts her in the short term because she's going to have to walk away from this. And she does. Tina walks away. But in the long term, Sally giving her that bit of information was protection. That was safety. That was divine intervention. That was God saying, hey, Sally, go tell Tina that bit of information so that she doesn't have to go through some kind of fucked up third-party situation. Because nobody should have to go through that. Let's just be honest. People should be able to make choices on who they like better, who they think they're more compatible with. They shouldn't be using people because they can't decide, I know people don't like it when they say, oh, you don't want to be a choice. Let's just be realistic here. Everybody's a choice. Everything is a choice. We make choices all day long. So it's taken me a while to get there, but I've come to the conclusion that, if Todd has a choice between Angelica and Tina, then make it. Who is the better person for you? Who is the better fit? And then go in that direction and let the other person down gently as you can. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People get in a big tither like, oh, you have options. Like, oh, you should never be somebody's, choice. Again, everything is a choice. Me deciding to drink this electrolyte drink in the morning was a choice. Me telling Bubbles I'm not feeding him 5 times today, that was a choice. They ate 5 times yesterday, but they hardly ate any of the food. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like they just like the ceremony of getting their food, and then they don't eat it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I gave it to him this morning. I gave him hell this morning because he was bitching at me at 4 o'clock in the morning for breakfast, and I'm like, you ate 5 times yesterday, but you didn't really eat anything. Like, I waste money on cat food all the time. It drives me insane. Anyway, I'm just saying. Divine intervention. It may hurt in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to be the better thing for somebody. And again, we're all human. It takes us a minute to realize it, right? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Monday, a wonderful week. I will be on later with reads. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Happy 46 to Kimmy. I might do more affirmations throughout the day, just because you guys know affirmations are my favorite thing. But I will also do readings. I have no plans to go out. I was thinking I might go grab a coffee and might hit up the Meijer or the Walmart or something and just kind of bum around and get out of the house. But I'm probably going to do that later, maybe when the rain clears. So yeah, I'll be on and off all day, possibly with more affirmations. Don't judge me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.